Heather, it was an odd comment,
Yeah.
especially after his Secretary of State had concurred in the determination that I made with respect to what was happening there. Indeed, it said it was a genocide as well. Heather, what's going on there, right? This is forced sterilizations of women. This is about separating families and trying to destroy a culture.
Mm.
This is about forced abortions. This is some of the most horrific human activity that we have seen since last century. And the administration has a responsibility, all Americans, indeed people all across the world have a responsibility to convince the Chinese Communist Party not to behave in this way, to impose costs on them when they don't. And so to pawn this off as just a different norm or a different set of behaviors, that's what the Chinese Communist Party says. That's how they talk about this. They just say, look, we have a different culture, we're a little bit different, but this isn't about different cultures or different norms. This is about a deep human rights violation. And to hear an American president talk about it in such a way that doesn't connote all the seriousness with which this must be taken is disheartening. And I hope the administration will take it seriously in the same way that we did when we were in office.
Yeah, I mean, it's disheartening and it's dangerous. What do you think is ultimately behind him not just calling it out? Why is he kind of wishy-washy on his wording?
I don't know. Maybe they're just getting their feet underneath them. I'm happy to give them the benefit of the doubt for these opening weeks. Every administration takes a little while to get themselves straight, but we'll know soon, because the American people are going to demand that the Chinese Communist Party stop abusing the United States of America. The American people saw when President Trump put tariffs on the Chinese because they were stealing millions and millions of jobs from hardworking Americans all across our country. President Trump said, nope, enough, we're not going to do that. Our administration across the board, whether it was their spying activities in Houston, I ordered the Chinese Communist Party to leave the consulate in Houston, whether it was the work we did to protect the people of Hong Kong and to demand that the Chinese Communist Party behave in a way that is consistent with the promises they made to the people that live on Taiwan. Those are the things that the Chinese Communist Party understands: a serious, thoughtful, firm, direct response to the hegemonic desires of Xi Jinping is the only thing that will secure American freedom. And I hope that this administration will take actions consistent with that.